Welcome. Who we here? We got. Welcome everybody to Craving Cars. I am Corey Pratt, and obviously, if you're watching this now, we're live. So, I mean, it's just Craving Cars live. There it is. You can probably hear. Hold on. Chris Ruck in the background. He's DJing on the event here, and what we got here. What the event is? Okay. We are at I-70 Speedway. This is kind of becoming the big attraction right now in the motor racing world of the Kansas City area. But what they're doing here is they got a brand new quarter-mile drag strip going in, the Flying H drag strip. It's almost done, and they're still kind of working on it, but they're doing a big kind of like a release party kind of thing. The drag strip's not going to be ready for the season, but they might have a couple testing tunes before winter really hits, and next year we're going to hit it nice and strong here at I-70 Speedway with a quarter mile, brand new quarter-mile drag strip. You know anybody that's into that kind of thing? I mean, I think we're going to have a lot of events next year. We're going to have a lot. NHRA kind of stuff. Streetcar Takeover, I can imagine being out here. I mean, we had Topeka, but now we have this. So, I mean, that's kind of what it is. But there's kind of a little show that's going on for this event. And we've done a lot of filming, so there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up. So obviously follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and of course subscribe to us here on YouTube. And you know what? If you like live stuff like this, hit that like button. If you don't like live stuff like this, hit that like button. You know, just in case. You might change your mind in the middle of it. But other than that, I kind of want to walk around a little bit and show. I don't know, there's some pretty cool cars that showed up. Some cool drag cars and things of that sort. And it's a show and a meet and greet kind of thing. So people are coming and going throughout the entire day. So it was very packed at one point, but that's never going to stay on a meet and greet because it's not like it's a car show where you're like have trophies at a certain time. It's like you come, hang out for a while, you can leave at any time you want. It was free for everybody. Just kind of a cool little event. Craving Cars is here to do their first event, which Chris Ruck is handling all the DJ stuff and the announcements and all that things, and Craving Cars itself is handling all the media and stuff of that sort. So we got a video coming out for this. We'll do what we can to get it out before next weekend. And until then, you got this. You're watching it right now. So let's flip the camera around. I kind of want to show you some cars. I mean, because this is a car channel, so we got to kind of put the car element in it. But just obviously, we are celebrating a new drag strip here in Kansas City area, so you're going to see lots and lots of drag cars, which is not that car, but you know, that one is, and this one is, and we got a lot of them. We got a lot of them here, and I'm going to be honest, there was a lot earlier. But I just kind of want to give you an idea. I mean, they're going to probably be in the main video. Got a couple Camaros here. But this was
drawing coming up at 2 o'clock.
Oh, we got some Raffles going on. This was a show and shine kind of type of event. You don't have to have a drag car to come out here because they're going to have race events that don't require you to have a full built Camaro, for instance, like this. What is this, a Copo? This very well might be. I don't know. But it resembles one if it's not. Well, I mean, there's a cheater thing right there. There's a Pro Charger on it. Haha, you gotta love that. You gotta love that. But I mean, so many people have these cars built to go on the track. That's what they do, and we have a little mini-me over here. Check that out. It's got little wheelie bars on it. Ha ha ha! That's cool. Let's see, we've got all kinds of stuff in here. You got a supercharger on that one. Take a look at that. But I mean, there's other cars here. But here, take a look at these guys real quick. Since we're here, let's look at the Booz Brothers. As we look at right here, just a cool deal. I can't tell you exactly the class they're in, but that's okay. We also have Sudden Death. know, I love that name. It's clever. It's extremely clever. We actually heard this one fire up earlier, and this one is deafening. I mean, I'm sure the other one is too, but this one fired up. This is going to be in the video, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you can stay followed up on that. And here we go, nice cool little golf cart. And yeah, I think we're running into some connection issues out here, but we're doing what we can, so please bear with us. So very cool, look at that. It's awesome stuff, but check this out. So we've got, how about this? Awesome little rat rod. Well, not a rat rod, but I mean very patinaed truck, which is actually a pretty kick butt truck on top of that. But look at this. It's pulling this guy right here, the old wild child. What do you think of that? Oh boy, that's good stuff right there. That's good stuff. And then you got, here we go. We have a Trans Am thinking, cool. Well, exhaust pipes don't usually stick out the side, and they're not usually bigger than my fist. Awesome. Not gonna lie there. We are, but here we go. I mean, we just got some cool cars here, man. Not saying you can't. You can drag race a minivan. You can come out here and drag race events and do that if you want to, but I mean, that is just gorgeous. Beautiful GTO. That blue is just amazing. So is that actually. Although we know that's a little bit more ready for a drag race, just like this Camaro is. So very cool stuff. It's amazing. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. There you go. Awesome Chevelle. I mean, what do you think of that? Man, that color even. That color is awesome. I love it. Obviously, drag cars, drag truck, some Mustangs, some pretty cool stuff. You get a lot of drag cars, but this is the Ramona drag strip, so that would make sense. Like I said before, so it's very awesome in every way. We have truck, we have car, we have truck. I don't know if this one's set up per se for drag racing, but doesn't mean it doesn't haul. That's pretty color too. Oh, I like that. Look at the Galaxy. Oh, so good, so good. I know. The cool thing is we're seeing just as many newer cars like this. And when I say newer, I mean this is still a C6. I mean we're on the C8 right now, so it's not like this is a brand new Corvette, but it's newer, just like this Mustang is. I mean this is an older of that van. But then I mean look at right here. Bam. We got a Nova or Chevy 2. I'm pretty sure they share pretty much the same body. I love it. Rat Rod, baby. What do you think of that? Ratorado. So, love it. Now, let's come over here for a second. I didn't see these earlier, so you know what? These probably aren't going to be on the main video, so I'm glad if any of you are tuning into this live video that you're seeing this. So we have an RX-8. Does it look like a drag car? No, but it's a rotary. And we have an RX-7. Lovely, lovely. And just so you guys know, that is still a rotary. That is still a rotary. That's awesome. How are you doing today?
What's up, man?
Well, I'm filming live. I am curious though. This still has a rotary in it.
Oh yeah.
But what kind of power is this thing pushing for this thing?
It's not over 1,000, man.
This is over 1,000?
Yeah.
It's over 1,000 horsepower. And what does it weigh? Do you know what it weighs?
In the mid 2000s, I think, if I remember right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
been a while since I've been around the race car, but yeah, it's my brother's the one that drives it. He just took off.
okay.
Yeah, it's still 13B, two rotor,
Nice.
91 millimeter turbo.
Nice.
Yeah, we used to run an 88, but we're trying out the 91.
I like all the trophies. I remember when I used to go to and buy trophies so it looks good on my car. I'm kidding.
That's my brother, man.
Yeah, I'm
He's
kidding.
like to show off, but
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a show off. There's a lot of trophies because this car is, I'm assuming, has done very well for itself.
oh yeah, we've done a lot of import face-offs, series, and all throughout. And then when we lost the racetrack here, we kind of slowed down on that, but
Right.
bring that back because we'd go to events to test and tune, but now we have a track that we can test.
Yeah, well, that's what I like about the import face-off because it's not, it's a cool import show. They'll have some domestic, but it's a cool import show. But they do a lot of drag racing too. So that's where this shows its colors, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
And but yeah, the car is fun. It's BDH Racing, Bola de Humo Racing.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we're just local here to Kansas City area. So,
Well, very cool, very cool. I wanted to say I have seen this before, but I don't.
probably there's our.
I don't remember the last time I saw it, kind of thing.
yeah, but you've probably seen it on the internet. Our friends from 1320 Video, they've done a video called 7-second RX-7 turbo bigger than the motor. It's got over 4 million views, so that's how a lot of people saw this car. It's when we ran our first 7-second pass in 2013, I think it was.
I would have to say it's got to be one of the faster cars, period, with how small the engine is.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're trying to get into sixes. We've done a 7.0 at over 200 mile an hour, and a quarter mile, and a 10.5-inch tire. So we're this close to getting that 6. So yeah, hopefully
That's
it'll
amazing.
happen. In this track, hopefully we'll make it happen.
And then the rotary in here, what exact rotary is it? Do you know?
It's custom, but it's out of it would be out of a Cosmo, so the Cosmo 13B.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess for the rotary fans out there, is it kind of like a 2-rotor, 3-rotor? I mean, do you remember what that is?
Yeah, it's a 2-rotor. Yeah, 2-rotor 13B.
So a 2-rotor,
Yeah, 2
doing 7s.
Yep.
Like
7s.
7s, like consistently 7s.
Yeah. I mean, around here we've had to run a lot of 8th mile because there's not a whole lot of quarter mile tracks here. But
Right.
yeah, when we do run full out, yeah. And the car's set up for quarter mile for the most part.
And like, what's the cubic inches of this?
79.
79.
Yeah, 1300 cc. Yeah, right. I mean,
79 cubic inches.
the turbo is bigger than the
And
motor,
it is putting out what big V8s do.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun to go out there, have some gross races, just hope to have fun out there.
Anybody can say what they want about the rotary, but they cannot deny the amazingness that something like this kind of design does.
Yes.
In a drag car, yeah, maybe you're tearing them apart and doing, fixes and rebuilds often or something like that. Like funny car, all these cars do, right? They always got to check stuff. But I mean, for the amount of power these things can push out, for how small it is, it still just cracks me up.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot of people are like, "What are you guys even doing? It's witchcraft, But yeah, it's fun. But yeah, just like any other high-level race car, yeah, we tear down the engine every few races just to check it out. Most of the thing, everything checks out. Just put it back together. So a lot of people are like, "Oh, the rotary doesn't run this." I'm like, well, when you get to this high level, just like any other racer, you got to tear it down and inspect things so you don't blow it up, down the road without maintenance. So anything,
This is true.
This level needs maintenance. So
Yeah, well, like any
yeah,
drag.
it's been reliable. It's been good. Just have fun with it. I'm not the crazy driver. My brother is a crazy driver. I'm not that mental.
I mean,
But yeah.
you're pulling numbers out of a car like this, then that I've seen that are closer in the 2,000 range that would pull those kind of numbers.
Yeah. Weight helps us out. So yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, just a lot of testing here and there. But yeah, we're looking forward to this track and just having fun out here.
Well, I'm hoping. I imagine I'm going to be out here. I don't know how often exactly, but I will be out here, especially next year when they really start some of the season. The track's all started, so I'm hoping I'll get to see this go down the strip for real.
For sure. Yeah, we'll be out here, man. Come out and see us.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
what about this one next to us? Do you know whose this is?
This is my dad's. It's a 1990. Yeah, bone stock. Still got ice cold AC R12 in it. But yeah, it's a 1990 Turbo 2 RX-7. So yeah, it just cruises nicely.
What year is it again?
1990.
90. A buddy of mine had an 89, so basically same thing.
Yeah, it's the S5. They call it S5.
He did not have a turbo though.
Oh, really? It was NA.
and I was surprised at how well that thing still ran.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like it wrapped up. I want to say it was the first time I was in a car that went to like 8,000 RPMs.
Oh yeah, they like to rev out.
Yeah.
For sure, especially normally aspirated versions, it'll go 13,000 easy.
Wow,
Yeah,
and his didn't even come close to that. What does this do as a turbo?
It just this bone stock. I think it's like a 56 or 57 millimeter turbo from the factory.
Well, I mean, like RPMs. What is this red line?
Oh, red line, right around 8. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
But I mean, it's still stock balance and everything. And I have another one that's not here. It's just like this, but it's white. It makes about 600 horsepower, and that one's balanced, so I'll rev it to 9 pretty easily. This one
awesome.
goes over 10.
Oh yeah, that one there. There you go. He was talking about that one. That one goes over 10.
Yeah. But
That's amazing. I remember his was the first car I was ever in, and I'm gonna be honest, I hadn't ridden in another car that felt that tight in the handling and the steering until I drove like a Porsche Cayman, for instance.
Oh yes, yeah.
And what I mean by Porsche Cayman, it was a 2008. It was like many years later from his 80s car, and how well how tight the steering and everything felt.
Oh yeah, just the technology, the time they poured into these cars, the engineering is just, it's crazy, you know, to see them this many years later and they're still doing fairly well for themselves.
I feel that way about a lot of late 80s, 90s Japanese sports cars.
Oh, yeah.
Skyline Supras, 3000 GTs. I mean, they're on the heavier side, but RX-7s were the ones that were just totally different than the rest of them.
Yeah.
As much as a lot of people talk about the straight sixes and all that stuff, man, the rotary, it's a different thing, isn't it?
Yep. It's its own thing, and we just like to be part of it, have fun, and just people are, when you see people's faces, they're like, what the heck, it's good. It's fun, to see it.
Right on. Well, I'll tell you what, for anybody that is interested, is there any way that they can follow this car? Or even this one for that matter. Do you know where they need to go?
So yeah, it's we're on Facebook. BDH Racing stands for Bola de Humo Racing, and you'll find us on there. And that's mostly where we do our
BDH Racing.
Yeah, BDH. Yeah. Yep. It stands for Bola de Humo. It's like bowl of smoke, but yeah.
Right on. Well, you're gonna have another follower by Craving Cars. So I mean, there you go, buddy.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. It's a good day. Thanks for talking to me.
Yeah. You take care, buddy.
Hold on. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you got it, man.
All right, let's see what else we got here.
Where can we follow you at?
Craving Cars.
Craving Cars, sweet.
So Instagram, Facebook at Craving Cars.
Sweet.
YouTube at Craving Cars.
Sweet.
Simple as easy.
All
so you'll be on there, so
Sweet.
you better subscribe.
You got it, brother. See ya.
Alrighty. Let's see what else we got going on over here. We've got some amazing little guys over here. Just nice. You know what? This was an event too. There was just some nice cars. So, just some good stuff to see. All the way through here. Some are drag racing, some aren't. Ooh, let's give some props. Okay, so if you've been following the channel, you know of Party Time Cruisers around O'Fallon, Illinois. We've been out there for multiple things. This is one of the guys is right here. This is his Oldsmobile 442. I think it's a 67 Oldsmobile 442. It is just clean. I mean, this isn't like a hot rodded, muscle modded kind of thing. This is kind of a restored car, and as much as original as it can be. But here, check this out. It's very cool. I've always grown up more around the early 70s 442, so they have the different body style, kind of closer to like a Chevelle, but it's just very cool how interesting these are. Nice, big engine, and the color he's got here, this yellow, is pretty cool too. I like it a lot. Very clean inside. The guy who owns this is a big convertible fan, so that goes to show you how much he loves this car, because this is not a convertible. And there you go. Here, check these guys out too. We're gonna do some more stuff with them, and we've done some stuff in the past of O'Fallon. It's been a couple years since we've been out to O'Fallon, but we've done a few videos of the City Fest auto show kind of thing that they have out there, car show. So check out Craving Cars and the. You know what? I'll try to come back. Put a little link in the description here after the live event, so you guys can check Party Time Cruiser a little bit more and what they do. There you go. Speaking of Chevelles, I just love Chevelles. I really do. GTO. Check out these cars. Another drag car right here for you. And here goes. Check this out. Let's do it. Beautiful vent. Same color as the M442 actually. That's funny. I know there's a lot of domestics here, but we do have some import stuff here as well. Here's an Acura NSX actually, or Honda NSX, however you want to look at it. But in America, it was Acura. That was the badge they got. Mid-engine car, but as you can see, no front trunk. They got too much stuff back there, but there it is. It's V6 with the VTEC. Actually, the only time they've had a naturally aspirated VTEC V6 in any production car, it was the NSX. So if you guys didn't know that, there you go. There's a little tidbit information for you. Beautiful. I don't know that any of them were not manual. Very possible that they had an automatic, but I don't think they did. I think they were all manuals. So, all right, let's see here. Beautiful cars, beautiful cars. Let us know what kind of cars you like here. What is your favorite kind of car? What kind of cars do you typically tend to search for when it comes to, you know, YouTube searching for cars, for instance? There you go. There's an Audi. Looks a bit lowered. Looks awesome, actually. I like it a lot. And those are pretty fast too, and especially if it's been tuned. But check out this. Look at this Ford. Wow. This is just phenomenal. We saw this at Streetcar Takeover kickoff party. I'm hoping I see a lot more of this car. This is gorgeous. It's got a Whipple supercharger on it. Look at them fucking headers. Oh my gosh. Take a look at this interior. I think with the harnesses, this is gonna be fast. Well, I mean, come on, it's got a Whipple supercharger on it, but it's sitting on the ground, so there's not much of a truck bed, even though it's a truck, as you can see. But I mean, it's on the ground too. I mean, look at that. So, yeah. Not to mention that blue is probably one of my more favorite blues on a car. I like that. I think the exhaust is coming out the corner of the cab right there. That's nice. Oh, I wonder how much this thing weighs. I don't feel like it probably weighs very much. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't know. There you go. This is a Ranger.
It is.
You know, before they became, you know, what they are now. There it is. Okay. Anyways. We've got plenty of Mopar out here. We got a lot of Fox body stuff out here. A few Cobra stuff out here. A lot of really cool stuff that way. And there's some Mopar. There's some horsepower for you. Check out this Opel. This Opel has an LS in it. You know dang well that probably moves. Look at that. That's awesome. There's a guy filming right there. Say hi. He's not paying attention to me. That's okay. Say hi.
Oh, hi. How's it going? I'm so sorry.
No, hey, I know exactly what it's like because when I'm stuck, I'm just walking around with a phone now, but I mean.
2 words to read and I'm instantly distracted.
There you go. There you go. I know exactly what you're talking about.
216.
There we go. We got some raffle stuff going on. They're giving out track passes for this year, so that's cool.
I'm sorry, 3879.
There we go. Here's some Buicks. You guys want to see some 80s Buicks?
Yeah, I don't have my reader, so I apologize.
Some of the sweetest cars that came out of the 80s, maybe? I don't know. Hard to say. There's, I don't know, a Cutlass maybe? A Regal. Then we have a Grand National.
Next one is 2163957.
Right there. Fastest car that came out of America in its time. Turbocharged V6. Those are pretty cool. Supercharged Camaro. Got your Z01. Another Grand National.
2163670.
Another Buick. And another one. Gorgeous, another Grand National. Absolutely awesome. That goes to tell you something right there. It is right now. They are doing some.
2163848.
They are doing some raffles for some track passes. Check it out. There it is. Of course, there's all right there. We were doing the the music, the announcement stuff. Craving Cars is handling all that for this event, and media type of stuff. I mean, we've got plenty of photographers out here. We got a lot of other people doing their thing, but they did help. They did call us to kind of, we said we can help out. We could do some stuff. So that's what we're doing. So cool stuff. There it is. You guys want to see more, obviously you need to make sure you're following us on Facebook and Instagram. And of course, subscribe to us here on YouTube. And this is it. It's been a great time. I-70 Speedway is going to be blowing up next year for sure. For sure.
216.
Especially with the Flying H drag strip, which is the reason why we're out here today. It is a great stuff. They do have the dirt oval track. I don't know what other plans they have out here, but for now, we have a dirt oval track and a quarter-mile drag strip. Brand new, state-of-the-art drag strip, from my understanding. So, pretty cool stuff, guys. Thanks for joining in today. For everybody who's been watching this live, I thank you so much. And once again, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see kind of more content like this. Give us some suggestions. That's what the comment box is for. Show us, kind of let us know a little bit more what you like to see out of Craving Cars, what kind of cars you'd like to see of. I mean, we handle all kinds of stuff from the classic American, the domestic, to newer stuff, to exotic. I mean, you name it, we do a lot of stuff. If it's car related, we're probably doing it. Just so you know. Share it. Share the love with everybody. Tell everybody about Craving Cars, and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna let them finish doing the rest of the raffles and giving away some cool stuff. But in the meantime, I think we're gonna cut loose. We're Craving Cars signing for the night. I am Corey Pratt. This is Craving Cars Live. Thank you for joining, of course, and more importantly, to all you cravers out there. Yeah, you know the drill. Keep craving.